you want it closer?
Yeah. So no, the better you do it, the less there is to see in some way, you know.
So the question is, what do you see?
Whoa.
Yeah. You can search my hands if you like. I'm about to catch fire any moment now. Any moment now, I will self-combust. Self-combust?
I don't know.
Spontaneously combust.
There you are.
There you are.
Where is it? Am I gonna find out or no?
No. Try to do that.
Very pretty to come.
Yeah, and yeah. A good example of a trick with no conflict.
Yes.
No conflict whatsoever.
But, you know, I'll do a quick card trick for you. Do you play cards at all? Do you ever play poker or blackjack or anything?
Ooh. A little bit.
I need your nice cold hand to...
right or left?
Whichever, it doesn't matter. Reach in and
The colder hand.
do the thing where you reach in and you want to take it out. Don't show it to me. And don't forget it, obviously, whatever you... And this is my favorite moment because nothing's happened yet. You're holding a card, you're going to put it back in. Now watch my hands. See the card sticking out there, yeah? I'm going to close it up like that. I'm not going to shuffle. I'm not going to cut. It's right where you put it in the middle, okay? What's going to happen is one card is going to fly out of here, spin in midair, and land at my fingertips right here. I have to touch it, but watch close. Hopefully it doesn't fly away. I didn't say it'd be your card. It's an A card to fly out.
Yeah, we just set low standards to the beginning.
That's an example of a bad, pointless card trick. Forget about the.
It was not the Queen of Diamonds.
Forget about the Queen of Diamonds.
Tomorrow?
It was not
the Queen of Diamonds, your card.
Correct, it was not.
Okay, what card did you take?
Why did you rip it up?
Oh, we'll get there. What card did you take in the first place? What was it?
You want me to tell you?
Please.
7 of puppy feet.
7 of puppy feet? Oh, that one? Yeah. 7 of clubs? Beautiful. That's called a callback in show business.
What's it called again?
A callback. Yeah.
Callback.
Do this, darling. Put your whichever hand you like on top of the pieces of the Queen of Diamonds, the wrong card. Yeah. Here's what I want you to hold it right there. I want you to take. I'll put the 7 of clubs here. Don't move.
Am I sure that it's the 7 of clubs?
Well, that's not anymore. So it switches places.
Oh.
Which
So
underneath your hand.
Torn up under your hand. Have a look.
Whoa! Cool.
A little weird, yeah.
Whoa.
So there's a bit of conflict there as far as finding the wrong card, tearing it up. There's something
Very
else
mysterious.
more than just. Yeah. So you can see I do go through a lot of cards doing this, as you can imagine.
Wow.
We spare no expense.
Are you?
Can I see the deck?
You want to see the deck? Actually,
Yeah.
hold out your hand for me. Hold the pieces for me. Hold tight. Hold tight. Don't drop these. You're gonna feel these slide around a bit. Don't drop them. 1, 2, 3. Open your hand. Let it happen. Then you can use that again, so you don't run out.
What?
Open it up.
Okay.
So it's not taped or glued together or anything like that.
What the heck? That's amazing.
Thank you, darling.
Is it?
Well, look.
What kind of?
They're special cards. There's no skill involved at all. No practice or anything like that. You can actually, if you want to use the card again, you can kind of get all the pieces out of it so you don't run out.
It's just efficient to use the same cards over and over. Makes it more practical.
There's a problem with scientists studying something and seeing results when they're in scientists believing they can't be tricked is something that's very dangerous, and there's a lot of evidence of that, of scientists watching people do remote viewing, electrophotography, talking to the dead and saying like, oh God, we found someone who can do it. They didn't ask.
That's impossible to prove, I imagine.
No, but it's not that. I'm saying that they didn't have someone come in like a magician, someone who understands deception to look at it. James Randi has a foundation since the 70s where he offers $1 million for anyone that could come in and display any of these powers we talked about today. no one has done it. No one has come in and actually given under scientific conditions. Just do what you say you can do. Just do what you say you can do. And no one has done it. No one has come to claim the prize. And like people will say, like, "Well, I don't need the money." Well, then win it and donate it to charity. Why not? But no one has won it. No one has.
So speaking of remote viewing, this is something that fooled scientists before. Take one of our business cards. Take a pen. In the square. So now look at me. I want you to draw an object. So don't draw something abstract like circles and squares. Don't draw something complicated like the Manhattan skyline, but a house. Something that you can draw.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
After you draw it, fold it up like that and then into quarters again so nobody can see. Okay? Now, don't even show it to the camera. Okay. The camera won't peek. I will look away. You can glance up to make sure that I'm looking away. But if you want to, you can kind of shield it so the camera can't see what you're drawing. So to point out very clearly, because we want to do this under test conditions, you can't see through that. Okay? Even with the light, you can't see through that.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see into the fold.
Can you?
Enough to see whatever it is you drew.
Not really.
So this would be test conditions more or less, yes?
Yeah.
More to the point, it's not a trick pen or anything like that? It's the pen is also...
Yeah.
Take that. In fact, if you want to, you can fold it up again. Okay? So what I want you to do now is, you look at me. When I say go, you draw that for me again, but in your head. Okay? So don't move your eyes, you don't move your eyeballs. You stare straight at me. When I say go, you draw that again in your head. Does that make sense? Yes?
I'm drawing it or just picturing it?
Drawing it, the way you drew it. Not yet. When I say go. Okay? Get ready. And go. A line down like that, another line like that. Keep going. And then you like that, and then now you're drawing lines down and you need to color it. Okay, stop. So you have two lines like that. There's a line that way, that way, that way. And it's a tree. It's a tree, it's like a banana tree or like a palm tree almost. Yeah? Open it. Just and show the camera what you drew. It is a tree, it's a palm tree. It's a palm tree.
Yeah.
But the psychology of the trick happening in your mind, because it doesn't. There's a saying that magic doesn't happen here in my hand; it happens in my mind. That both work the same way. We're both leading you down the same path. If I'm making a coin vanish in my hand, it's the same thinking to get you to see that coin vanish as it is to get you to think that I'm foretelling the future, or reading your mind, or influencing your behavior. It's the same exact methods.
Oh, so what do you mean you don't believe in clairvoyance?
And we're faking it.
But why do you have any accuracy if you're faking it?
Because we have
we have accuracy because we're faking it.
Exactly. We're actually probably more accurate than people who claim to do it for real. Because we're working very hard to make it look like we're not doing anything other than just listening to your thoughts. We're working very hard, and we've done a lot of preparation, and we have ways of gathering, information that are absurd. It's just a way of pretend. The harder you in magic, you work very hard to make it look like you're not doing anything. If actually the better you do it, the less there is to see.
A friend of ours, Jamie, has a great line. In any art, technique must be
transparent, and in magic, it has to be invisible.